Darling, thanks to your sinfully delicious lemon squares.
What's up, guys?
Paid for in no time. How do you do it?
Jay
Frank's
Zang.
Red Hot sauce. I put that on everything.
Jay
Frank's
Zang.
Red Hot.
Here.
I put that on everything.
With you, with Against the Grain and Zang Nation. Why introduce a podcast with Frank's Red Hot sauce? Because we're going to talk psychology. What does hot sauce have to do with psychology? Let's go back to the year of our Lord, 1999. The very late 1900s, about 26 years ago. I was a teenager. Wasn't really that long ago, but damn, it sounds long when I say the late 1900s, doesn't it? Anyway, in 1999, the first HSP was done. That's the hot sauce paradigm. In association with aggression. Participants were told to prepare a dish for someone that doesn't like spicy food at all, but to add hot sauce to it anyway. And the way it was supposed to go is the more hot sauce you added, the more aggressive that they were as a person. That's pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. And that is part of a study they did on the neo-associationistic account of aggression. In the neo-associationistic account of aggression, there are 3 A's and triple A. The aversive event, the anger, and then the aggression. The aversive event would be like pain. The anger would be when you have a perceived injustice against you. And the aggression would be emotional harm against someone or somebody else, or a physical attack. So that is the neo-associationistic motto of aggression. When you start to get angry, envision the fire emoji blazing above your head. This is a visual for the parasympathetic nervous system kicking into high gear. There are a couple different key types of aggression. The first is instrumental, and the second is emotional. The instrumental would be an aggression to achieve a means, like to achieve something. Like, well, let's whoop his ass and take his money, or let's exude power and control over someone else so we can have fear from them and get our way with them. And then there's the emotional aggression or affective aggression, which is just for the sake of doing it, which may be even more deep-seated. I don't know. I can't make that call. I'm just a psychology student. But in addition to the triple A of the neo-associationistic account of aggression, you also have the ABCs, the tripartite model. The ABCs are all around social psychology: the affect, the behavior, and the cognition. So, thus, the ABC model of aggression is prevalent, with that A, affect, being anger, B, the behavior, being violence, and then C, the cognition, being hostility. There is a frustration-aggression hypothesis. Does frustration always lead to aggression? That's a good question. And then also another question is, what is frustration? Well, let's define it like this. Frustration is being thwarted on your way toward a goal, being prevented from achieving that goal. That would be frustration. Moreover, aggression in your genes, in your very DNA, your MAOA gene, the MAOA gene codes for the enzyme monoamine oxidase strand A, which plays a role in the breakdown of certain neurotransmitters and variations in it. They've been associated with differences in aggression and impulsivity. The MAOA gene can't be used by itself to predict violence. Men that have been abused in childhood are also linked to higher levels of aggression. And in a study, 12% of those abused as a child were connected to over 40% of crime and behavior in that group. Testosterone is also related to aggression. Testosterone increases aggression, and then bilaterally, aggression increases testosterone. So, like I said, the relationship, therefore, is bilateral. However, testosterone doesn't necessarily mean aggression. Ozzy Osbourne. Rest in power in one of the more dark areas, maybe in a Victorian or a Gothic style home in the eternal courts above. 76 years old. That had nothing to do with psychology. That had nothing to do with red hot sauce. That had nothing to do with aggression. Although his music is pretty aggressive. I like that hard rock with that little Gothic undertone that he got going. And he'll be missed. He'll be missed. That I had to throw that out there also. So. And lastly, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Stretch your hands up to the sky, palms outward. With one hand in a clockwise motion, the other counterclockwise, bring them together really slowly in a circle. Tai Chi. Yes. I have lost 22 pounds in the last maybe 2.5 months. And a lot of it is thanks to Tai Chi. Of course, dieting is important. I've been doing a lot more fruits. I've been doing a lot more vegetable juice because I don't like a lot of vegetables, but I've definitely been doing a lot of vegetable juice. I've been taking fat burner pills. I've been on a testosterone boosting regimen because I'm a 43-year-old man and it's given me super energy. I've done Tai Chi once a day, every day, sometimes twice a day. I've done yoga once a day, almost every day. I've thrown basketball into the mix about 9 days in a row now. And I've been going to Planet Fitness every day. I've been doing that for about 20 days now. And it's awesome. It's awesome. It's now a habit. I am now a gym rat. I didn't even do this much gymming at the gym when I was in high school and middle school playing for the North College Hill Trojans and stuff. Not every day, not 7 days a week. I don't take an off day. So, if you want to get into some shape, that is a profound regimen I recommend. Tai Chi, yoga, Planet Fitness. I'm not endorsed by Planet Fitness to say this neither. Just saying. Anyway, Tai Chi, yoga, basketball, Planet Fitness. Diet, lots of fruits and vegetables. Cut back on the crap. And just wait a couple months. Might change you up. Might change your life. If you have high blood pressure, bananas and blueberries are really good if you do that daily for your blood pressure. And I haven't checked my blood pressure again lately, but I'm going to assume that it has also went down. Now anyway, that's all I have for you. That's it. I will post more stuff across different social media at another date and time. Till then, take care, stay safe, stay educated, stay fit, stay healthy, stay informed, and God bless.